Heyo. Let me lower the volume of the game a little bit. So, I've received a lot of questions from you guys that you wish to see my build. To be honest, I showed it in the end of my previous video, but probably none of you decided to see it. In any case, I'm going to show you my gear, my items, my stats, my spec, my abilities, all the talents and stuff like that. First of all, currently I'm playing with a few uniques and you don't need them. I mean, I'm playing with this unique, I really like the cooldown reduction, I really like the lucky hit chance, but you don't have to play with this, you can use a legendary instead. The effect of this aspect is insane, and in my previous video it was on my neck and it was up to 75% armor, which is really good, and I'm considering swapping it back to the neck because the effect is insane and we need the survivability from it. It's one of the most important aspects, I would say, for a rogue, any spec that is. So we wrote all the defensives on this chest and that's it. My gloves wrote pretty well as well. There is always something else to ask. I mean, there is always a way and possibility to improve, but it is what it is. We have 4 ranks on Twisting Blades, we have crit damage with inbuilt skills and crit strike, which is good enough. I'm using Temerity, I got it on level 60 and it's insane, but you can always roll on this spot with a legendary, with the aspect that provides you with absorb shield, so whenever you hit elite, so you can put that on your pants and it will be almost the same. Not as good, but still it is good, really good. On my boots I changed something since the video I showed you with my build in action in the Nightmare Dungeon. I was using this effect, the trap vulnerability chance, on boots, but since then I moved it to my neck and I'm using Shadow Step second charge because I really need the unstoppable effect, and having 2 of those is really nice. My neck wrote with imbuement skills, with cooldown reduction, really nice. The other stats are not that good, but it is what it is. In general, for our damage stats, we're looking for crit chance, crit damage, we're looking for vulnerability damage, really insane, and dexterity, I mean, it's strong. Lower the table. So, this one is not a mandatory one whatsoever. You can roll the other legendary affixes, not affixes but aspects that provide you energy regen. It's totally fine. On the weapons I'm using those 2, but you can always use the Edge Master on one of those and the one that increases the potency of your imbuement skills. I don't remember if I have it here, but yeah, let me check. It's on offensive, my class. This one. You can always use this one on your other weapon. Twisting Blades. To be honest, I should move this probably to my gauntlets and put here the vulnerability that I just showed you. Let me show it again. Offensive, my class. You can use this one on your 2-hand weapon and it should scale like up to 80%, which is insane, and it's going to blast the whole map. So if you decide to go with other weapons, not those, because not everyone have access to all the uniques in the game, come on, you can go with swords. Let me show you why. So, swords are increasing your total damage, and daggers are increasing damage to health. And currently, I'm not, let's say, optimal by playing with 2 daggers, but it is what it is. So, you can place that aspect that I showed you, yeah, on the 2-hand, and that will be really insane. And don't mind my rolls on that crossbow, it's, I don't know, I had such luck getting it. Double vulnerability, double crit damage, dex, it's all over the place. Anyway, if you replace the condemnation with a sword, you can always go to preparation. I mean, your numbers on the twisting blades are going to be lower, but you're going to have all your cooldowns constantly dropped, and it's going to be so smooth. I played it before with preparation, it's really nice. So, to the abilities, nothing strange here. We have the vulnerability puncture, we have the cooldown reduction, twisting blades, we have the shadow step stun, we have 1 point in those two, trick attacks and concussive. You can change them. I placed it there because of the crowd control, and yeah, that's it. Weapon mastery is a must. Exploit and malice are, let's say, a must. I'm getting 3 more ranks because of my neck, but you don't have to aim for that. We have poison trap with imbue reset, which is really nice to have, and it smooths out the runs. We have shadow imbuement, 1 point in it, and 3 points from the neck to all imbue skills. And I went with the vulnerability because vulnerability, you know. We are going with consuming shadows, 3 out of 3. It's really smooth. Previously I had 3 points in aftermath, but the consuming shadows is way better, I think. Then we have 3 points in innervation, 3 points in trap mastery. We have 3 points in haste, 1 point in aftermath. It's not mandatory, you can place it somewhere else if you prefer, but I like it. And yeah, then we have exposure. So now to the Paragon. The Paragon, nothing new here, it's the standard trapper build. So we are getting all the rare nodes and we are getting the closer. I didn't level it up yet, but I will go back to it and level it. So next board is the Deadly Ambush, and we are going for Trapper rare node, for Sprint loaded, for Engineering, for Cunning, and the glyph that we are using is Diminish. On the next board, the third one, we're going for the cheap shot. We went with combat glyph there, and we are getting Devious, we're getting Wiles, we are getting Safeguard and Oppress. Next one gets a little bit clunky because I'm lacking some stats, but I'm working towards fixing those. In general, it's Tricks of the Trade. We're going for Brower, and we need some more strength in order to unlock the bonus. You'll see that later as well. Yep, Lawless. We need some more strength for the bonus here as well. I need some intelligence for the focused, and I need to level up my exploit in order to get the effect, the bonus effect I mean. It's currently level 14 and I'm working towards getting it to 15. Pretty much that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and see you next time when I'm probably going to show you a ranged build. Let's call it a ranged build. It's going to use a marksman's Q, and I'm thinking it's gonna be spicy, but we'll see how it goes. Until next time, see ya.